biyahe man kung saan saan, kahit pa sino pa ang iyong angkan. What's up, Pilipinas? What's up, Pilipinas? Halina at liputin ang ating mundo. What's up, Pilipinas? Aming ibibigay ang inyong gusto. What's up, Pilipinas? Ang show na ito'y para lang sa inyo. What's up, Pilipinas?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2024 Philippine Coffee Expo Media and Content Creators Meeting. My name is Yassi Lorenzo, and I will be your host for today. And just sit back, relax as we watch this video. Forward to the Philippine Coffee Expo 2024. I just wanted to say that I've been in this industry for almost 10 years now, and it's such an honor and a pleasure to see where our coffee industry is going nowadays. And as well, I want to thank you all so much for joining us here today. First of all, I would like to acknowledge the sponsors for the Philippine Coffee Expo 2024, because this event would not be possible if it wasn't for their generosity. I'm starting with our diamond sponsors, which is the 80 Plus PH, PRDP, Equilibrium Entertain, and then our gold sponsors, we have Saboroso Inc., Global Pacific, Top Chef, DTI Rapid, and our titanium sponsor, AM Group, as well our silver sponsors, Object Depot, Concept Specialist Inc., DA Region 11, Pro Crate Catcher Gourmet, Escolta Coffee, Ilocos Sur, PVRP PSO, Monan, Archers, H Proper, Integrate Coffee, and Cafe Mart PH. And of course, I would also like to acknowledge and thank you guys for your presence here today, and our friends from the media, our content creators. Thank you so much in joining us in reshaping, reimagining, and telling the story of Philippine coffee. Speaking of telling the story, let us all focus on the screen to watch the launch video of the Philippine Coffee Expo 2024.
to ensure the sustainability to ensure that the knowledge is diffused, not just amongst us, but also for the international community, so that there is recognition of the high quality coffee that the Philippines can produce.
I believe that this is the kind of thing that not only stays here, but this we develop out into the rest of the world. The idea of bringing the coffee not only going way up market, but coming up market to meet people where they are.
It is already a big move for the farmer to people who produce coffee.
I believe that Specialty Coffee pushes us to innovate. Coffee connects us all.
Another fact that came together is it's not really sure that you guys have had the opportunity to be us all.
You have emerged as a unifying group for the benefit of everyone. You have come a long way in a very short time. It is hard work. Thank you for your sweat tears that you put into this expo, this chaos, and a beautiful event. And I look forward to seeing you in the future.
For producers, for new jobs, and added value from the sector. And to optimize this growth and continue to build and maintain a solid reputation for Philippine coffee, the coffee community must take their current collaboration and go even further to identify and unite our major objectives for the sector. This annual event has become a platform for us to connect with each other and the Philippine Coffee Expo encourages us to converge for better strategies and plans. Most importantly, it allows us to collaborate for a stronger partnership. Mabuhay ang Philippine Coffee. Let us do an excellent, romantic, and tasty future for the Philippine Coffee and people behind the important industry.
This afternoon. We are thrilled to have each and every one of you here as we prepare for the upcoming Coffee Expo 2024. We are now less than a month away from the event and the excitement is really building up. As you know, the Philippine Coffee Expo is a non-profit organization dedicated to the advancement and promotion of the Philippine coffee industry. Our goal is to create a thriving coffee community by supporting our farmers, roasters, baristas, home brewers, entrepreneurs, and coffee enthusiasts. We aim to provide educational opportunities, foster connections within the industry, and showcase the incredible diversity and quality of the Philippine coffee on both local and international stages. The Philippine Coffee Expo is one of our key initiatives to bring together the best and the brightest in the industry. It is a platform for learning, networking, and celebrating our shared passion for coffee. This year's theme, Reimagining Philippine Coffee, is all about exploring new possibilities and boundaries of what our coffee culture can achieve. We are incredibly grateful for your participation and support. Your involvement is crucial to the success of this event, and we are excited to see the innovative products, services, and ideas that you will be able to see during the Philippine Coffee Expo. As we count down the days to June 7, we would like you to experience what you may experience at the Expo through our coffee demos here today. So thank you so much and enjoy the rest of the afternoon.
So a wonderful presentation that we have here earlier about the Philippine Coffee Expo 2024. Let's give all a round of applause to all the organizer, of course, for this afternoon. Alright, so the Philippine Coffee Expo is brought to you by the Philippine Coffee Guild, the official organizer, and Perdemhay Integrated Marketing Agency as the official expo and events management team with the theme Reimagining Philippine Coffee. Palakpakan naman natin yan. Alright. Okay. I want to hear more energy here, please. Okay. Alright, actually, we're so excited to taste the coffee here later on. But of course, we would like to have a trip down memory lane. For now, the Philippine Coffee Expo is a uniting event within the coffee industry, as mentioned earlier, of the Philippines. So, to give a short flashback, during the PCE 2023, there were actually over 5,708 coffee enthusiasts and professionals in attendance. So, imagine, yes. I think you were there last year, right?
Yes, I was.
And of course, there were also 58 exhibitors, including coffee enterprises, regional coffee growers, pop-up cafes, and MSMEs and international brands. What I love about this event is they are really helping a lot of MSMEs to, also promote their products and cafes.
Indeed.
Right?
As well as the Philippine coffee farmers, most especially.
Correct. And I'm actually happy now that we're seeing a lot of sponsors. You mentioned them earlier. But last year we have 10 sponsors, 8 partner donors, and 8 media partners. Right now, actually, we will be acknowledging the different media partners that we have who are also here to be with us this afternoon. Yes? Okay, so this year we're expecting to increase these numbers. And together, let's all reimagine Philippine coffee on June 7 to 9, 2024 at Space. Definitely it's here, right?
Yes.
In this venue, One Ayala in Makati City. So this afternoon, we have invited our media partners and content creators to cover the official launch of the Philippine Coffee Expo 2024. So ngayon pa lang guys, gusto na namin kayong pasalamatan for coming and for showing support to PCE 2024.
Maraming salamat po.
Yes. Alright, so since we're here guys, please use the following hashtag and please don't forget to tag our official PCE official social media accounts when you do your postings, of course. We're so much excited to see your contents later on. So the following hashtags are hashtag Philippine Coffee Expo 2024, hashtag Reimagining Philippine Coffee, and hashtag Best of Philippine Coffee. Nabubula na ako. Correct, yung mga coffee dito. So anyway, first, to give importance sa ating mga content creators and to our media partners who are here this afternoon, we'd like to call them one by one as an acknowledgement. So, of course, we have from Village People Magazine. Thank you very much for coming. We also have Ida's Lifestyle Blog. Maraming salamat. We also have from Iconic Manila, Chris the Poor Explorer, South Tayo, Kusina ni Joycey. We also have Dabia Hero, Ali Ventures, Manila Millennial, and of course the next Future PH or Every Tech Ever. We also have Chickmates here. Maraming salamat. Of course, Coffee Cup Series is also here with us this afternoon. And of course, for our media partners, we have from Bridge Talk. Maraming salamat po. We have DT Surdiam. I hope I'm pronouncing their names correctly. Okay, and Ross Del Rosario from WhatsApp Pilipinas. We also have Nestor Lim from News Media Nest. Trixie Raquiza from Ganda Negosyo. Blue Tunco from City Style Magazine. Jan Cuero for Larawan at Kape. And of course, from GMA News, we have Katrina Son, Vervel, and Mervine. From Onward Magazine, Susan Ambrosio, and of course, Zoe TV. Okay.
We would also like to acknowledge, of course, our sponsors that made this event possible. So some of them, I mean all of them are here. So we have Dental First. Yes. So we also have Silverosa Inc., Barista Premium, Procreate International, Gourmet Farms, Sip Purified Water, MKGS Cherry Pro, Kreml S Cold Relief, Bose Coffee, Perdemhay, Monan, Archers, Integrate, Object Depot, Escolta Coffee Company, Concept Specialist Inc., H Proper Coffee Roasters, her coffee collaborators, DTI Rapid, AB Plus, among many others. We would like to thank you so much for your support in pushing Philippine coffee forward. And now, without further ado, I think it's coffee time.
Yes, so our next activity is so exciting, I'm sure, and very much interesting, especially if you're a coffee lover like us. I've heard you're 10 years in the coffee industry already, right? So may I invite all our content creators and our media friends to please get ready with your camera to document everything that's gonna happen this afternoon. You'll also have the chance to make your own coffee fix later on with the help of our coffee experts who are here with us this afternoon as you shoot your contents as well. Alright, so I'm so excited as well to introduce our coffee expert who will do a coffee demo for us this afternoon. So he's been in the coffee industry for 15 years. Wow. He's a mechanical engineer by profession. He started in coffee as espresso machine technician. So expert just about the machine. I don't know anything about the machine and all of that. I just love your team coffee. So hopefully this afternoon will be amazing.
This afternoon you'll be learning. Of course, our guests will be teaching you everything you want to know about making coffee as well.
Exactly. He also represented the country in the World Latte Art Japan in 2015. He competed in the Food Hotel Asia Singapore in 2014. Alright? And he's also a barista, trainer, roaster, and cafe owner. Syempre, di ba? Yun yung bread and butter niya. So for sure, he has the coffee. Of course. And of course, I'm talking about Mr. Dave Dexter Doors. Let's give him a round of applause.
Hi, Dave.
Alright. Hi, Dave. Good afternoon. Okay. We'll be also be inviting, of course, Joe, the general manager of We the People Coffee, to help Dave here do the demo this afternoon. Alright, so may I invite all our content creators to please get ready with your cameras, our media friends as well. And if you guys have questions, you can actually have the opportunity later on to ask. And for now, let's welcome Dave for his demo.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. Parang inaantok yata kayo Ako din, medyo inaantok ako So thank you Philippine Coffee Expo and Philippine Coffee Guild for inviting me to do a quick demo on how to make coffee. Okay, so all of this, ito yung pwede nyong ma-expect on our expo. So I'll be doing this for 15 years, and it changes every year. It changes yung trend. Okay, and one big factor is kayo mga content creator. Kasi before like 15 years ago, no one bothers to when they make a specialty coffee, Ethiopia, espresso, no one knows about it. Okay, but because of doing the vlog, diba, yung mga videos, nagpo-post, yan. Now-open yung mga tao about specialty coffee market. So isa yun sa mga kumbaga hinders sa amin before na hindi namin matap yung mga hindi pa nag-brewed coffee. Yan. So today I'll be doing filter coffees, like pour-overs in that regard. Yan. Okay, so just quick info lang about coffee. Okay, what makes a coffee special? Bakit kaya special yung coffee? Bakit tinawag siyang specialty coffee? Bakit kaya may iba-iba pang presyo ng kape? Yeah. Sino gustong sumagot? Anyone? Okay. Bakit ba may iba-ibang coffee? Bakit nag-iiba yung presyo? Bakit nag-iiba yung lasa? Sino man may idea from our content? Si Madam, parang may sinasabi si Madam.
Kung bakit iba-iba po?
Bakit may iba-ibang price? Diba? Bakit ba? What makes the coffee special?
Depende sa quality at saka depende po sa konsensya po nga. Yan.
Okay, wow. What's your name, ma'am?
Fixing.
Fixing din yung ma'am. Si Madam naman, isa pa. Yan.
Depende po sa coffee Depende sa variety ng coffee. And siyempre sa packaging din, di ba? Kaya siya nag-higher price, lower price, di po ba? Ano po ba yung question nyo? Yung sa variety. Yan.
Yeah, thank you for the answers. Okay, so today I'll be brewing 3 different coffees. Okay, so one of the coffee that I am brewing is actually nanalo siya. Yeah, nanalo siya last year sa ating PCQC 2023. Yeah, from Dayon Eliaga. I don't know if I said it right, but ito nanalo siya. So papatikin ko ngayon sa inyo itong coffee na to. I think if you buy this coffee, you know, mukhang nasa ilaw pa, di ba? So thank you Intuit Coffee for this. I think if you buy this coffee, parang 600 for 100 grams. So 6,000 pesos, so 1 kilo. Diba? So nanalo to mamaya, papatingin ko sa inyo ng libre siya. Pati ko sisirin, by the way. Okay, maganda. Yeah, and then, one of our sponsors is Squalta Coffee. Yan, ito, gagawin din natin yan. It's actually Robusta. So back those days, okay, ang Robusta, bakit yan? Parang gano'n, 10 years ago, di ba? Robusta, mapait yan. Pero ngayon, di ba, nasa ano na siya, nasa isang proseso na kung saan pwede mo nang gamitin as brewed coffee. Okay, and then meron ako international coffee din na gamit. And then, these coffees are what we call single origin. So tama kayo. Depende doon sa elevation, kung gaano kataas, okay, yung lasa. So bakit ba pag mas mataas yung elevation, mas okay? Okay? Because yung maturity stage na flowering to fruit, mas matagal pag mataas yung elevation. So mas maraming sugars, protein yung nakukuha ng halaman. Yeah. So mas mahal yung coffee pag mataas yung elevation because siyempre, mahirap yung logistics doon. Di ba? Pwede mayroong mga bundok na hindi kaya mag-travel yung mga kotse. So, manong-manong binababa ng mga coffee farmer. Yeah. So, because of the elevation and the process of the farmer. So, in this section, yung mga nananalo, so, malaking factor yung hard work ng mga farmers natin. Yan. Okay. So, this is what we call single origin. And then, yung gagamitin naman natin para sa espresso, is what we call a blend. Yan. So, pag sinabi mong blend siya ng iba-ibang klase ng coffee. Okay, so usually nandito siya sa hopper. Yan. So, yung gamit namin na coffee is yung roast ng bagong company namin, which is, sasabihin namin sa inyo. Kasi magbubukas kami, i-invite namin kayong lahat doon. Yan. So, mamaya, itatahin natin ito. Okay, but first, mag-start muna tayo sa paggawa ng filter coffee. So, I have with me Joe, General Manager ng We The People. Why don't you give us a bit info about ano ba yung pour-over?
Hi, good afternoon everyone. So, pour-over is basically a manual brewed coffee. No? So, sanay tayo sa bahay, may machine tayo brewed coffee. But, ang pour-over is made manually by a barista, and usually also we have a recipe, or we try to explore a recipe that can bring out the best flavors of the coffee we are brewing. So si Sir Dave is also my mentor pagdating sa coffee education, and he has taught me a lot. Ano pang gusto natin dyan, Sir Dave?
So, ayan, kung papansin ninyo, so binasa ko yung paper. Ba't ba namin yung ginagawa? Okay, for 3 reasons. Okay, unang-una, ayaw kasi namin yung tinatawag na paper taste. Yan. So, para matanggal yun. Pangalawa, para ma-heat namin yung vessel. Para pag nag-brew kami ng coffee, hindi i-absorb nung nalagyan o nung brewer namin yung init. Yan. Pangatlo, syempre, para masanitize natin yung brewer. Yan, okay na. Ayan. And then yung next natin gagawin is i-grind natin yung coffee. Yan. So, bakit ba kailangan freshly grind ng kape? Master Joe?
Because yung coffee, as you all know, lalo na itong mga medyo on the pricier and specialty coffee, ang lasa ng kape is nasa aromatics. So if we grind it a long time before we brew it, matitira na lang dyan is yung pait niya. But since we have this amazing selection of coffees, we want it, freshly grind. So, si Dave now is using manual hand grinder.
Anyone for our content creators who would like to try?
Ikaw, baka gusto mo mag-try mag-grind?
Sige, pwede naman.
Have you ever grind a coffee?
So, kailangan ba ano?
Kailangan.
May technique pa dapat.
Kailangan sumasayaw.
On TikTok yun.
So, how do you know, Dave, if okay din siya? Like right now, ang hirap niyang i-grind.
Ayan.
Wala na siya.
Sana na-experience mo siya.
Hindi, meron pa, tatlo yan eh.
Okay.
Experience mo yan.
I don't know origins.
So, yun, as we said, kailangan freshly grind yung coffee kasi 95% of the taste comes from what we call
aromatics. So, tinatrap natin yung kape kaya nasa airtight container at nakabase sa amoy ng coffee. Yung coffee mo, pagka grind mo na sa bahay, bumili ka ng grinded na coffee, yung remaining flavor ng kape will be bitterness. Diba? Yung kape, hindi siya nag-expire by the way, kahit 100 years. Diba? Mapait pa rin yan. Pero yung natural flavors, yung hard work ng farmers, nauubos yun throughout time.
Dave, I've seen some grinder machine. Does it have to really be sophisticated or may effect ba yun sa bean? Or okay na yung ganyan na manual lang?
It actually depends pa rin on the person. So, if you're just a home brewer at home, and most of us I started a home brewer. Yeah, home barista. So, syempre wala akong masyadong budget. So, you start with the low-end equipment, yung mga mas affordable. Then, as you go into that rabbit hole of the specialty coffee, yun nga, medyo nabubudol ka na to buy a better grinder because you pay also for the consistency. You want the consistency of the coffee to be, at its best. That's why a lot of people are investing on good quality. So, I think, di ba nabili mo ng mga nasa 6K ba?
Yes. So, like, in terms of pricing, how much are we talking about?
Tignan ako nandito sa sponsor. Wala eh. Pero timer yung namin, yung gamit na.
Okay.
Salamat, timer. Pero bigyan namin yan.
And the brewers, we are using the vessel and
just to give a recap lang, what kind of beans are you using right now?
Arabica coffee.
Arabica coffee.
Isang Robusta, dalawang Arabica.
Yeah, okay.
I think the first one
explain mo nga to.
So, ito yung dinodose ni Dave ngayon is brewed by our roaster friends from Intuit Coffee. And this last year, every year, may PCQC, Philippine Coffee Quality Competition. And this won in that competition last year. So this is from Davao del Sur by the farmer is Leon Eliaga. And nandito naka-indicate yung process, yung natural process with a Catimor varietal. So if you would notice, may mga kape na mas mura, and these ones are the more, mas pricey ones. They have notes or tasting notes or coffee notes. If you will read the labels, if you look closely. So this one's it has, you would be able to taste dried mangoes, dalandan, and cacao. So that's what you pay for when you want, if you're going that road to specialty coffee. So yeah, Dave's passing around the catch shop.
Thank you so much, Joe, for your insights. We have a question here from one of our content creators.
Hey, I have a question. I tried using the Philippine and grind it myself. I just used the grounded ones.
Yes.
But I noticed you've done the portions in coffee. How do you do the portions of water and coffee to make it maganda yung lasa? And also another question, can you mix, I haven't tried mixing different types of coffee like Arabica to Robusta or Barako. Can you do that?
Okay, so generally speaking, you're asking, paano mas sumarap yung kape? Parang ano bang ratio? So actually, walang proper ratio of brewing coffee. Okay? But, the way we do it, if pag meron kaming bago na kape, is we brew it ng 1:15 for the filter. So every 1 gram of coffee may 15 ml of water. So yun yung parang general ano namin. Kung paano sumarap, trial and error siya eh. So, maglalagay ka, magbabawas ka. Do you use a scale? May scale ka ba?
I haven't tried of that one. I only do the grinded na.
Grinded, scoop.
Yes.
Yeah. So, ang pinakaunang requirement mo, okay, ano yun? Kumbaga, mayroong home brewer starter pack, di ba? Kailangan mayroong ang scale. And very important yan. Kasi 2.2 grams lang, mag-iiba na yung lasa from the previous brew. So, importante yung scale natin. So, lahat ba kayo nakaamoy? Nawala yung naman. Nasa na? Hindi. Baka ubus na. Diba? Ito. So, yung pinaamoy ko sa inyo, ang tawag dyan is fragrance. Pag dry pa yung kape, inaamoy nyo, fragrance yan. Pero pag basa na, kape na siya brewed coffee, we call it aroma. So, yung mga grading system, hindi lang siya ginigrade basta lasa. Meron siyang mga categories. Okay. So, yung inamoy nyo kanina, di ba? Bango, no? Okay. Hopefully, walang nakasingot, bawas na yung kape natin. Yan. So, when you grind coffee, dapat gamitin mo na agad in 5 minutes. Dapat mabilisan. Ano yung refill?
Mamaya po. After nila.
Do you guys have any questions? There you go.
Yes.
What's better, citrusy type of coffee or more dark or roast?
Okay. Joe, sagutin mo na.
All nasa personal preference yun. So each of us has different tastes. So others would like, the chocolatey nutty ones. The others would like the more acidic ones in terms of like citrusy or like fruity or wine. So it all depends on one's palate. So like kami hindi, minsan depende sa mood, depende sa weather. Minsan gusto namin
depende sa weather, di ba?
Oo.
Tama.
Tapos gusto namin may gatas. Iba din yun, which most of the time we like the nutty chocolate with milk. So it really depends on the person kung ano yung mood niya. All of the coffees are their own merits. So it's up to the person kung ano yung magiging for him or her palatable or yung gusto kanya.
Okay, syempre hindi natin kalimutan why are we here this afternoon. So just to give a highlights and activities of the upcoming Philippine Coffee Expo happening on June 7 to 9, 2024. Ang dami actually Yazi na exciting magaganap. So we will be having the Philippine Coffee Quality Competition Award.
Yes, so nabanggit nga ni Dave Galina na he was highlighting this specific origin that won last year's PCQC. So that's actually the Philippine Coffee Quality Competition. So this award or this thing helps these farmers also about their livelihood, pricing their products even more better and yung deserving din sa kanila. And it also just really helps the farmers strive to grow their coffee better. So better quality, of course, better score. And just to let you guys know, recently, of course, Philippine coffee here in the Philippines, right? Recently, we have a single origin that's from the Philippines that has been acquired by a big international coffee brand. So, hindi lang tayo local, nagiging international na yung Philippine coffee. Nagiging ganito na kaseryoso and kasarap yung Philippine coffee. And kung gusto nyo matikman yung mga coffees na yun, as you have seen on our website earlier, may cupping rooms. So you'll be able to taste some coffees from the Philippines just to give you an idea na hindi lang tayo barako na.
Nice. I love the Mind Heart for the Farmers Organization. Alright, we'll be mentioning about the highlights and activities later on. But right now, ano na nangyayari dyan, Dave?
Patikim na.
Okay, so I just finished my brewing. So kung papansin nyo kanina, may step-by-step yan procedure. So we deal it with science, yung pag-brew namin. So importante yung water temperature, meron kaming mga pang-init, kailangan sakto. Tapos yung timbang, kailangan sakto din. Okay, yung timing ng pagbuhos, importante din yan, kailangan sakto-sakto siya. Para kada gumagawa kami ng coffee, okay, from 1 cup to 1,000 cup, iisa yung sinaserve namin dun sa mga kliyente. Okay, as a barista. So very, very important yun. Okay. So, ngayon, tapos na yung coffee ko. Kasi kami, meron pala ako, apat na yung ano ko. Meron pa tayong tasting cup dyan. Ang maliliit. Baka may ano dyan. Tasting cup. Okay, pero, papainumin ko na yung mga may nagtanong kanina. May mga nagtanong muna, di ba? Para mamaya, huwag kayo mag-alala. Magkakapit tayo buong maghapon. Yan. So, importante yung pag-brew and yung mga lasa. So, nag-iiba-iba yung lasa ng kape. Depende kung paano mo siya binuro. Yan. So, sino may mga question? Kuha tayo ng latte. Okay, ang una natin gagawin is timbangan natin yung gatas. Yan. So, meron kami tinatawag na barista dance. I'm not gonna dance, but we call it barista dance because it's the rhythm of the barista inside the bar. Yan. So, importante na sakto yung gatas. Okay? Kasi nagmamatter yung lasa ng coffee mo dito. Yan. And of course, syempre costing. Bawal sumobra, bawal kulang.
Pero kung sa bahay, no, okay lang naman kahit.
Oo.
Walang baso.
Pero ang mahal ng gatas ngayon eh. So, alam mo, mas maganda sakto siya. So, the next natin gagawin is remove natin yung part ng machine na to, we call it portafilter. Yan. So, dito namin binubrew yung kape. Okay, it's a portable type filter. Okay, and then, mag-wash lang tayo ng konting water para malinis yung group head. Okay, pupunasan. Before we grind the coffee and we put the coffee here, okay, dapat malinis siya. Yan. So, if you see, meron kaming mga iba-ibang towels. Yan, meron siyang designated towels. Importante din yun. Okay, may towel ka pang steam, pang coffee, and pang drink. And then you're gonna grind the coffee.
Can everyone hear Dave naman?
Yeah. So, importante na grind on demand. Laging kasi bakit? 95% ng nasa galing saan? Sino makakasagot? Aromatics. Dahil dyan, may espresso ka mamaya. And then, yan. So, after you grind, kailangan mo siyang i-distribute ng maayos. So, importante na flattened siya. So, meron kaming tool, we call this tamper. So, kung yung mga chef, meron silang knife, yung mga barista, meron kaming hand tamper. Yan. So, ito yung isa sa mga, ngayon kasi uso na yung tamping na automatic, pero para sa akin, maganda yung manual. Kasi parang feeling ko, yung pinaka-mapormang itsura ng barista sa loob ng bar is pag nagtatamp siya ng kape. Yes. Kailangan may flex. Yung
biceps.
Ito yung muscle.
And then, extract natin yung coffee. So, while we extract the coffee, magsisteam tayo ng gatas. So later, tuturuan namin kayo paano mag-steam. Okay, yung temperature, okay, it needs to reach at least 140 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit. And importante yung tamang init ng gatas.
Yes, guys, you can actually come closer if you want to take a shot.
Tatakpan.
So, yung isa sa mga skill ng barista, yung latte art. Actually, kapag sa cafe ka, and then parang may art yung coffee, parang mas nakakainganyo siyang inumin. So, kumbaga sa food, ano siya yung food plating ng mga barista.
Latte art.
Okay. So, ano na ako ito bibigay? Ano gusto magkape?
Anong design niya, sir?
Swan. Dahil ikaw yung nakasagot ng aromatic. Sa'yo na yan.
Thank you. Picturean niyo muna. Ayan.
What you made, what latte art. So, again, as Reginald mentioned earlier, Dave has represented the country in numerous competitions, and one of those competitions is the latte art. So, anong ginawa mo dun sa
yung pinaka-basic na mabilisan na sinaserve ko sa cafe, Swan.
Grabe naman yung basic.
Kasi parang yung mga tao, parang minsan nagmamadali, mga fast moving, yan. So yung mga basic na nila ginagawa namin, Swan, tuning.
Ayan, naging poster boy ka na, ano? Nestor.
So, dahil dyan,
Hindi mo na inibigyan.
yan na. O, pwede. Sige.
Nestor, smile dapat. Ayan, higop. Dali, higop. Ayun. Wala, puro noon na kulang ko eh.
Picturean ko pa, pipicturean ko pa.
Sino gusto mag hands-on? Taas kamay. Yung iba, baka gusto nila ano. So, magawa ka ni Rob.
RB, smile.
Guys, pagawa.
Shout out to your best friend.
Shout out sa iyo. Ayun ka dyan.
So may mga friends tayo.
Dito ang masarap na kape sa Philippine Coffee Expo 2022.
Mali, sabihin mo, kung saan may masarap na kape, dapat pinupuntahan.
Ayun na na.
Dito sa Philippine Coffee Expo.
Saan ang may masarap na kape, doon pinupuntahan. Kaya tayo na sa Philippine Coffee Expo 2022.
2024.
Ano? Kulang pa rin.
That you should expect dito sa event natin na to. And also, this is where farmers from all over the Philippines. We have farmers coming in from Ilocos, from Sultan Kudarat, from Bukidnon, from Davao, who's coming in together to celebrate Philippine coffee and to connect with businesses and consumers similarly.
So it also helps then the farmers sa livelihood nila. So Philippine Coffee Expo also connects these farmers to different roasters, business owners, brands. I think that's the biggest then,
Yeah.
The difference niya sa coffee events, which is, I'm grateful that Philippine Coffee Expo does that. So thank you.
Yes, that's correct. So farmers, we have roasters, we have international bean suppliers, farmers, parang direct na silang connection with our roasters as well. Coffee enthusiasts, homebrewers, homebrewers who wants to join local competition. So almost lahat talaga. Even yung mga small coffee shops, we welcome them into this event.
So Philippine Coffee Expo is a coffee event for everyone, not just in the business side, the farming side, but of course, yung tayong mga tao na nagkakape.
And it's not only for Filipinos, because I've heard that we'll be having competitive sessions with local and international speakers. Can you hear more about international speakers and of course our local speakers?
So yes, so every year we are holding the Roasters Producers Forum. This is where that's also one of the highlight. This is where we hear the dilemmas, the problems that we need to face, how the roasters and the producers connect with each other and solve the problems that they face in the industry. So aside from that, we also have we are also inviting Philippine coffee champions. As you know, with the recently concluded World Barista Championship, two of the finalists there are Filipino. One is Gio Visitacion, who is representing the Philippines, and another is a Filipina, although she is representing United Arab Emirates, but she is still a Filipina. So we are inviting her as well. Also, Luis Elorio, our Philippine Brewers Cup champion, who will be competing next year. So they will all sit together and discuss what are their challenges, how are they preparing, paano sila nag-source ng coffee that they will be using in their competition. And then we will also talk about the current market trends and preferences and how it changes the roasters' buying decisions. This is paano naman nagpo-connect yung roasters sa consumers nila. So those are the few na dapat abangan sa Kapet Kwentuhan. 70% of the Filipinos are drinking coffee currently in the Philippines, and at least I think about 40% of the Filipino coffee farmers will be joining the Philippine Coffee Expo. And then when it comes to the challenges that they are facing, I think it's the volume and the supply, especially dito sa Pilipinas, kasi there was a time na sinasabi natin that the Philippines has been one of the top exporters of coffee. But then ngayon, I think that's one of the challenges that they are facing, yung supply ng local coffee. So that is one of the few, which yung others will be discussed with the roasters or roasters producers.
Thank you, ma'am. Mahabol po, nakita po kasi namin pag-prepare, gaano kahalaga po ba yung step-by-step na pag-prepare at saka yung mga steps na ginawa kanina para maging malasa yung kape. At may tips po ba kayo sa mga ordinary Filipino family kung paano nila ito magagawa sa kanilang mga bahay na wala ng kung ganitong klase mga gamit?
Ako, I will speak as a cafe owner. So aside from PCG, I am also a cafe owner. I own 2 coffee shops, Cafe Belordo and Liminal Coffee. So in our cafe, it's important to be as consistent as possible, para, which was said earlier, para yung experiences ng consumers will be the same every time. It will also highlight yung flavor profiles na pinaghirapan ng farmers na para mapalabas natin doon sa coffee.
So to add up the answer to that, okay, it's not just the preparation that is important. It's also, as barista, also cafe owner, important is storytelling. Diba? You like this kind of demo because if parang connected to sa problema ng farmers, diba? I have this coffee won last year, okay, probably priced at 600 to 800 per 100 grams. Okay, you will not buy this coffee because it's expensive, right? But if someone told you what's the importance of buying this coffee, okay, what are the differences of taste profiles and the way we prepare it meticulously, consistently, okay, you will appreciate it. Kasi parang wine tasting yan. Okay? If you are not a wine drinker, kahit bigyan kita ng most expensive wine, like 100,000 wine and 1,000 wine, you will not taste the difference unless someone explain you ano ba yung quality, paano ba hinahanap yung quality. So yun yung isa sa importante, connecting kasi yan sa farming and dun sa consumer. So kami mga barista, kami yung parang storytellers ng mga coffee na to. Diba? Minamarket namin. And kasama namin kayo media and mga content creator para sabihin doon sa mga tao na naiinganyo uminom na ano ba yung mga sinabi namin. Because kung doon na sila pupunta sa coffee shop namin, diba? Medyo maliit yung reach namin. Pero if someone posted na, oh, ito yung coffee, meron pa ng differences, magkakaroon sila ng idea na pumunta dun sa mga local cafes, ano ba yung mga iba-ibang lasa. So I hope I answered that question.
Thank you very much. Yes, ma'am, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Christine from Zoe Broadcasting Network Corporation. This is my question. Diba we believe na right now, parang nasuputan talaga yung mga coffee lovers, kasi parang may talaga coffee era ng mga lovers ng coffee, diba? Tsaka nasuputan yung mga coffee shops, cafe, mga coffee companies. So now, this is my question. Why is it important for you to create or organize an event like this, particularly about the coffee?
Tama po yun, no? Madami talaga nagsusuputan na coffee shops, coffee businesses, coffee distributions. I think isa sa naging factor doon is yung pandemic, which parang naghahanap tayo while we are on lockdown ng another skill or mapagkakaabalahan habang naka-lockdown tayo. So, it's an escape for us na parang to learn new things and ma-distract tayo from what is happening outside. So,
how important to have an organization? Diba? So, ang sabi mo, maraming nagsulputan. Okay. But to maintain it is different. May tayo ng shop, pero paano maintain yung shop? So yung ganitong class organization, ganitong class expo, will give cafe owners or yung mga small entrepreneurs to have an idea, paano ko bumili? Sino ba yung tamang market ko? Sino ba yung importante itong ganitong class expo? I think yung parang sinasabi, maraming nagsulputan. I been in the coffee industry for 15 years. 10 years ago, yan din yung sinasabi ng mga tao. Maraming nagsusulputan coffee shop. Diba? Ang coffee kasi, ang ganda niyang i-market. Diba? Coffee selling is been like 100 years na, pero yung coffee business, very stable siya. Diba? Parang siyang bigas tayo. Diba? Araw-araw nag-coffee tayo. Kaya, kahit maraming magsusulputan ng coffee shop, I think, masusustain pa rin natin yung business ng coffee. Kasi coffee drinker talaga yung mga Pilipino.
And aside from that, innovation in coffee is ever-changing. So, hindi tayo mauubusan ng knowledge and topics na dapat natin i-adapt and ma-learn. Kaya may ganito, especially yung kapag-kwentuhan natin, which we invite different people from the industry to talk about what's happening. Hindi lang what's on the ground, but also what's in the farm, what's happening sa roastery, sa competitions. So, ayun po.
Thank you. Okay, follow-up question. Does it contribute great impact and awareness to our coffee companies and coffee businesses in their economies in our country right now? Like you're doing this, you're catering this expo and exhibits. Does it contribute great impact and awareness to our what you're doing? Like you're creating or you're catering like expo like this, diba? And exhibits.
Okay, so in terms of the economy, kasi na-highlight natin yung local product. Diba? Gusto natin na tayo bumili nung produkto natin. Okay? So, importante yung mga expo na to kasi dito lang magkakaroon ng boses yung mga farmers. This is the only, hindi naman tayo pupunta ng coffee farm, diba? Para kausapin sila, kamusta kayo dyan? Diba? Sila na yung pupunta dito. So, this expo, diba? I-invite natin lahat ng mga farmer para magkaroon sila ng boses at makausap natin sila, diba? Sa lugar na to. Yeah. So, I think very vital yung information. Okay? Sobrang importante siya na makita natin ano ba yung mga kalagayan ng farmer and bakit tayo bibili ng local product.
Thank you.
If I may add po, my name is Yasi Lorenzo. I'm also a professional barista. I've been in the industry for 10 years. I also am a national champion that represented the country at the world stage. And just to add to what you asked, I personally think that this expo sobrang laki ng impact niya sa lahat ng nasa industriya ng kape. Hindi lang nasa industriya ng kape, kung hindi sa ating mga normal people na nagko-consume ng coffee. So aside from the business side of things, of course, the Philippine Coffee Expo wants to champion Philippine coffee, not just for international, I guess, but mostly yung mahalin natin yung sariling kape natin. Kasi I guess as a coffee professional, we've learned to love origins also from different parts of the world. But ngayon pa lang, honestly, parang mas dumami after ng pandemic yung mas higher quality ng Philippine coffee. And yun yung isa sa mga meron sa Philippine Coffee Expo po na si PCQC, Philippine Coffee Quality Competition. And this inspires the farmers to do better farming. Not just better farming for their businesses, for their livelihood, na tawag nito, na mas, of course, makuha din sila ng mas malaking margins for their own businesses. Malaki din yung impact niya sa coffee community ng Philippines, ng mga coffee shops. Ayan, hindi lang yung malalaking coffee shops, but also the small ones, yung mga pop-up cafes, and si Philippine Coffee Expo welcomes that. Not just the industry side, but also yung mga nasa bahay. Mga tayo na ang kape ay hindi lang para sa, or this type of coffee is not just for the people who know, but this expo strives to also be a messenger of how Philippine coffee is, on how it is, on what it is, and what it could be. Kasi dati po, tawag nito, yung mga coffee concessionaires, coffee brands, dati po nakikisaling-kit-kit lang tayo sa malaking food expo. Pero ngayon, umabot na po tayo sa point na dito, may sarili ng coffee expo, ang Philippine coffee. And it's not just about business side or money. Meron din siyang spreading awareness sa ating lahat na may mga topics na ganito, may mga problema na ganito, paano ba natin matutulungan yung isa't isa? Paano ba natin mako-connect yung isa't isa? Kasi dami niyang impact sa lahat talaga, sa baristas, sa mga nagko-compete, sa coffee owners, sa mga gusto mag-business, sa mga homebrewers, sa mga farmers. So, I guess, to sum it all up, I honestly and genuinely and wholeheartedly think that the Philippine Coffee Expo is creating a huge impact for the Philippine coffee. Thank you.
Good afternoon po, I'm Miss Marlene from Woodstock. Binabati ko po kayo lahat lalo na po kayo mabaya. Ito lang po, suggest ko lang po kung pwede, kasi nakita ko po isa sa mga sponsor nyo at kasama si Department of Agriculture. Ngayon po, baka naman po pwede sa next year, isama nyo na kami sa DTI Golokan. Meron din po kami doon. Isa rin po kasi coffee supplier, kaso ang coffee ko naman is 9-in-1 perfect menu pinagigay ko po last year. So, baka naman po pwede by next year, tulungan po natin ang mga MSME. Meron din po kami mga kasama na farmers sa mga food, coffee, aroma. Lahat po lang yan, baka naman po pwede bigyan po kami ng isang Islam na DTI Golokan.
Yes, thank you po. Ako, honestly, isa din po akong product ng, hindi pala go local, but KMME, DTI KMME. But yes, we support MSME naman po kasi we have participants from the MSME sectors. But we'll take note of that. We'll give you a seat sa PCE in the coming years.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes, my name is RV from Next Future PH. First of all, congratulations for this expo. This is my second time here. And I'm thankful to have this kind of organization na nilift ninyo yung standards ng mga coffee lovers and coffee drinkers in the Philippines. Before 3-in-1 na kami, ngayon mga RT na kami, di ba? May mga machines na in the household, may mga froth na kami, di ba? So thank you for doing so. But my question is for the entrepreneurs. How would the coffee entrepreneurs can actually leverage this expo in order for them to differentiate in the very competitive coffee market in the Philippines?
Thank you for asking. Kasi aside from Kapet Kwentuhan, we also have workshops sponsored by our sponsors. So there's Monan, Top Chef, which I think in a sense of leveraging, you can join their workshops to include different beverages na pwede nilang i-consume using their products, like sa coffee shops nyo or even at home, kasi I think their products are very accessible naman din sa market. Also, if kasi we know naman very expensive to get into coffee, like these machines, for example, it's not cheap. So there's one workshop where you utilize yung cold brewing and how you can create different drinks using cold brew and the syrups from Curve Coffee collaborators.
Alright, thank you. Probably will be since 6 o'clock na. We'll be accommodating at least 2 questions because we want, of course, our media and content creators to are on the venue as well to shoot for your contents, talk personally with our organizers here. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, Rosso Rosario from What's Up Pilipinas. So, follow up to that question, is it an ideal time to set up a coffee business here in the Philippines compared considering the industry, the coffee industry right now in the Philippines?
Siyempre, it's always ideal time to do business, di ba? But, okay, ngayon ba yung tama? Siyempre, if you think about it, by joining this expo, paglabas mo, kompleto ka na. Zero, machine, training. Ang isa sa mga pinaka-importante bago ka magtayo ng shop is mag-training ka. Umatid ka ng seminar. You will know ano yung mga dapat kong pag-aralan, mga dapat bilhin. With this expo, mamamatch mo na ano ba yung budget ko. Diba? Okay? Pwede ka na nga after the expo, paglabas mo, puno na yung coffee shop mo eh. So, it's very ideal to start up a coffee shop now kasi yung trend talagang paangat na. Imagine, before pandemic, instant coffee tayo. Ngayon, di ba? Filter coffee na tayo, brewed coffee na. Di ba? Kahit na yung ngayon, nauso yung mga sobrang cheap na coffee, $39, $49. It's still a step up. Okay? Though, mura yung coffee na yun, pero it's a trend na from instant coffee, medyo nag-upgrade na yung mga Pilipino. Pero, sa expo na to, hina-highlight talaga yung mga quality coffee. Especially yung mga hard work ng farmers natin.
Thank you very much. We have one from our media friends.
Hello, magandang gabi po. Camilo Villanueva Jr., happyph.com. So I just want to ask po, siguro each one of you to share what you think is the future of coffee in the Philippines. So it could be a future trend or a future anything, technology-wise, agriculture. Thank you.
Hi, very good question, sir. So, I'm Joe Morales from We the People Coffee. So, we're a startup company. And regarding your question, I think, there's a very bright future for the Philippines. Last year, there's one big company, Blue Bottle, who launched its first Philippine origin line, and it came from our friends from here, Calzada Coffee, and Calzada Coffee has been championing Philippine coffee, and it's nice to see that we are being recognized internationally by such a big brand in terms of specialty coffee, wherein they, really the selection process to be included in their lineup is very tough, and for us Philippines to be able to be included in their lineup is such a feat for us and the Filipino farmers especially. Also a lot of coffee shops and coffee roasters coming up. This is just a great time, also a great venue for us roasters also to source beans from our local partners instead of just importing from abroad. So we are championing also using local coffee, even though sometimes it would cost more because of logistics. As Dave explained, Philippine coffee is not as cheap as imported coffee, but because we want to champion and we want to highlight and elevate the quality of Philippine coffee production, we fully support coffee farmers from all over the Philippines. I think we have several coming from different regions, right? So we're looking forward also to see what these coffee farmers have in store. Every year, paganda yung quality ng coffee natin. With the PCQC, it just shows that the Filipinos are very competitive also in terms of yung kape natin, gusto natin kahit local siya, maging recognized internationally. And thank you for the Coffee Guild for making that possible.
Very quick lang, so future of our Philippine coffee, yun, nasabi na yung about farm level, but I wanted to highlight is that there will be more local coffee shops in the international brand. So, mangyayari yun. Yung mga international brand, medyo babagal na yung nila, pagdami nila. Kasi, ang dami na natin ngayon talagang mga entrepreneurs na gusto mag-try o i-champion talaga yung coffee nila. Diba? Not just the coffee, but the coffee brand itself.
Ako, it's a whole. So, nasabi na yung farm, yung entrepreneurial side. But what I'm hoping is, ako kasi taga-province ako. So, what I'm hoping is that as we build the innovation and the quality from the producers, I hope that eventually, not only those who are accessible to specialty coffee, not only the people who are accessible to specialty coffee can afford to buy specialty coffee and these quality graded coffees, but as well as those na kahit nasa middle class people will be educated that this is quality coffee. This is what the farmers have been working for ever since. Yun naman din yung goal ng PCQC, not only to elevate the Filipino coffee producers, pero yun din syempre dapat mawawala yung consumers.
Thank you so much.
Alright, thank you so much for that wonderful question that perfectly capped off our Q&A session for today. Thank you so much, Ms. Bea, Dave, and Joe for entertaining all of the questions that our friends from the media and
hard later. And then yung bago namin shop yan, ito sa Alabang, with the people. So hopefully may invite namin kayo. It's a roastery cafe. Si Joe, makita nyo, general manager namin doon. Thank you for having us. Joe, do you want to say something?
Of course, we're launching soon. We have Dave also as our, the coffee expert. And we also want to champion, of course, coffee for the people. So this is for everyone, not only for the specialty coffee, but we want to cater to all demographics, also mga Gen Z, and kahit yung mga elder demographics natin. So we have coffees from those that the younger ones would like, and also like the older generations would like. So also, thank you. The one sa espresso natin, yan, blend namin yan sa shop. So, namin ni Dave nag-curate yan. And hopefully we'll have single origin soon also. And thank you for this opportunity.
And course, I would like to thank everyone again for joining us this afternoon. And we hope you're right about the Philippine Coffee Expo na maganda to promote it as well. And we also hope to see you on June 7 to 9 at the Philippine Coffee Expo dito sa Manayan.
Tutok na sa bansang Pilipinas, bukin ang mundo, kainin gusto, tamang-daman paano ka pumasok, kasama ang buong tropa ng sa Pilipinas, aming ibibigay sa mandaan, ipapadanas ang saya ng What's Up Pilipinas. Tutok na sa What's Up Pilipinas, ang saya dito sa Pilipinas, ihahatid sa inyo ng What's Up Pilipinas.